Hello everyone, welcome back to FX 20 Pips. Today is the 22nd of May 2023. Time is now about 2:06 p.m. GMT +8 my time. Now time flies, isn't it? It is already the Monday and already an afternoon in Asia session. Alright, let's quickly look into the chart. What we have currently is the usual GBPUSD 8 hours, and remember last video on Sunday, which is just yesterday, I said to remain this 8-hour box, and then we shall look at what happens during the Asia session. And pretty clearly, the price still remains above the current 8 hours box. So what I'm going to do now is to just shift the box up, okay, and then we monitor the price within this box here. Right, so this is how we're going to do it. Okay, using the existing one, we click on here. That's the bottom of it, and here we go. This is the new 8 hours range box. Now remember to use the magnet here. All right, make sure this is enabled so that all these points can attach to the extreme of the candles. All right, the top, the bottom, the opening, the closing. Okay, make the charting so much easier. Okay, also we have the previous high, low, midpoint that we partially did yesterday, right? And these are all at the correct position. So what we left to do is the Monday opening. For Monday opening, I mean at a glance, you can know that Monday it opened on here at the bottom here, right? So this one I prefer to do it at a lower time frame. Let's go to the hour time frame. We go to the hours. No, that's day. What am I doing? Okay, hours. Right. Then with the Monday opening, which is here, because it's bullish, so the Monday opening will be here. All right. So currently, with the Frankfurt opened at 2 o'clock, which is this candle, the price dropped a bit from the opening, and then it is just slightly above the midpoint of yesterday. Okay, so let's try to draw some buy and sell zone. Okay, so how do we look at it? We look at today, and up to now is the Asia session, isn't it? So the highest point is here with the body around here and here. Okay, so we can draw a box here like this. Get this rectangle tools. Remember to use the magnet. All right, give you an idea. So this will be my breakout buy. Pretty easy, isn't it? Let's scroll back and see. Now this is just a few pips off here, so let's put it remains here. That should be fine. Okay, now so for the sell zone, what we have is it is now currently creating a low, but where is the nearest low on the previous day? Could be here or even could be here, right? So we have a few options here. What we can do is we can draw a box based on previous day. Okay, you can use this and the lowest to draw a box. Okay, now basically the idea is that if price wants to go down, you have to break this box. You have to close below, which happens to be the bottom of the 8 hours range also. All right, now if we were to use the current low for today, okay, you can see that the current low is still forming. Okay, it's still going down, it might actually come down to here. Okay, so at this stage you can either have no breakout sell at this time. Okay, you might want to wait until London open and see how it's go, or you can trust yesterday low level based on these two. You can put this here too, all right, and then you drew the box. Okay, let's try out the different options, okay, and see which one with a gut feeling you prefer, right? So let's say I use this low. Now let me get the tools. All right, this low and this low. Assume that I use this as the breakout sell. Okay, what are the things to consider? Things to consider is the size of the breakout zone. Okay, like for example, here to here is about 4 pips. Why is this sort of important? Because if the price were to keep going down, and for you to involve in selling trades, where would your likely stop loss be? Okay, I will put it just above here. Okay, so meaning that it gives you an idea that you have a structured methods of putting the stop loss, and at this point this could be 5.6 pips. Okay, because here is 4.6, so if you put a little bit higher, it could be 5.6, or you can put 6 pips, or you can look at however the candle was formed. Okay, that's up to you. All right, now let's say if you change to another one. Okay, let's say you still use the bottom of this, but you use this as the beginning of the sell zone, and of course you would have a wider sell zone, and this comes up to 6.8 pips. Okay, 6.8 pips. Now from 4.6, your stop loss is now 6.8. All right, so this is about 1.8 or whatever, 2 pips here. Okay, you can do the math. All right, so the point is that the wider your your breakout sell zone is, okay, the potential size of your stop loss is, right? If you are basing your stop loss just above the breakout sell. Yeah, so that's how you can decide on whether this is a suitable breakout sell, or if this is a much better breakout sell, okay, a smaller one. All right, so you need to think logically. If the price wants to go down, okay, you will still have to come up to reach this breakout sell, isn't it? To give you more confirmation that yep, it's coming down. All right, I think end of the day is, if you draw this daily, you will get more experience and you understand what I said. Okay, at this stage, what I can see is that it is forming basically a low at this stage here. Okay, I can wait until this hour candle is closed, see how far it goes, or I can simply ignore it now and use this level. Okay, I can simply use this level and this level. All right, can I use this and this? If I use these two, it doesn't make sense, because say you put it here and you put it here. All right, okay, based on this low here and the low of this, it doesn't make sense, because even though if the price were to come down, it gives you a false impression that price is breaking down the sell zone. But don't forget, we are actually at the bottom of the 8 hours range, so price could just come here, all right, give you a wick and then push back up. Right, don't forget, we are currently at 1 hour of the sell and buy zone, right? But then there is a higher time frame candles, liquidity, buyers, sellers all over here. Yeah, so you need to understand that. And also, if you take this as a range, the principle of a range trading would be when the price reach the bottom, you buy up. When the price reach the top, you sell down. Right? That is if you are comfortable that the price is going to range for the whole period. Okay? Alright? Of course, there's more to it, and that is why it's not recommended to put the breakout sell here. Might as well you just put it all the way to the bottom here, where this is the lowest bid, and then let's put it here. Alright? So again, you measure this, it will be 7.8 pips. Right? In order to have a tighter stop loss, I might as well use this low, isn't it? Okay, so that I have a tighter stop loss. If I'm taking the trade here to go down, this would be my stop loss. Right? Have a smaller stop loss rather than a bigger stop loss. Yeah. Okay. Of course, if there is nothing wrong for you to sell, enter your trade, sell here, and put a stop loss on this candle, on this candle, on this candle, or even just at the top of the breakout buy. There's nothing wrong. Okay, you need to then ask yourself, okay, how far do you want to be shown and proven before you recognize that, oh, I have made a mistake on the trades? Okay, meaning that if I put a stop loss here, and I enter a trade here, the moment it hit my stop loss, then I'll take it in the market telling me, nope, I am not going down, I am heading up. All right. Of course, the candle can come here and then keep going down. Now, if that's the case, then you re-enter here or re-enter here. Okay. The idea is if your stop loss is all the way up here, okay, and what's the big side? Okay, if it's all the way up here, if you're looking for sell, right? How big is the stop loss? That is about 52 pips of going against you before you stop out this trade. Okay, I mean, do you need 52 pips for the market to tell you that you are wrong? Okay, now seriously, there's also nothing wrong with the 52 pips of stop loss, depending on what time frame you're looking at. Okay, but because we're only looking at 1 hour, this is quite unnecessary. Okay, might as well the logical stop loss will be here, or however the candle is formed. All right. So if you are using the theory of breakout buy or breakout sell, stop loss will be here, right? And like I was going to say that, you know, there's nothing wrong with a 52.1 pips of stop loss if you are trading on a higher time frame, right? If this is your higher time frame, right, you put a stop loss here, which is the high of today, and let's say you enter the trade here. Okay, is there anything wrong? No, because you are looking for massive pips count. Okay, so it has to be proportionate to what are your targets and all this. All right, so I hope that you understand the rationale for putting the stop loss at the location. Right. Okay, so we have done the daily activities of doing this. We know where's the Monday opening. All right. What else can I show you? Trend line. Do a simple trend line again. So we are at the 1 hour. Do I have any other trend line earlier on? Let me check. No, this was the last week one. Okay, where it broke through, retested, it went up. That was the Friday, that's right. Okay, and now we are here. Right. So maybe we can draw some things. Draw a new trend line. Okay, let me just have a look. Say we put it up here. touch here, seems to be cross. Maybe we leave it up here. Yep. Okay. 0.1, 0.2. Can I start from the top first? Is there any other point? No. From here, cross. No, I think it's still here, isn't it? Right. Trend line, don't complicate it. All right. 1 point, 2 point. That's it. Okay. I use it as a conference for other matter. Right. So I don't actually waste too much time on it. You know, you can actually draw here. Is it what you call a P wave or whatever it is? Let me just zoom in. Okay, like a 0.1 here, 0.2 here. You can put 0.2 here or 0.2 here. It's the same. So basically what I'm looking at is price. The high is getting lower, right? The high is getting lower. The low getting higher. Okay, I can also draw one more here, 0.1, 0.2 from a 0.2. I leave, put it here, put it here. No. Can I put it here? Does it help here? I don't know. It could break this pretty easily, so there's really no point for it. All right, so I remove this one. Just so this give me an idea that if the price were to come down, okay, when below, if it goes below this 8 hours range, close below this breakout cell, then there is a possibility that it might hit this trend line and bounce up. Yeah, if the price is conforming to this P wave, okay, it's just waiting to break up. Okay, the narrower it becomes, the more energy it is, and then it will go either here or here. Right, so this sell zone here, you just got to be careful. All right, or you can aim for the previous low. See how many pips there is. Say if you enter here to the trend line is about 9 pips. If you aim for breakout, previous day low will be 30 pips. So what we need is 20 pips here. Okay, about here, right? And of course, depending on your psychology, you know, if you see price coming down, do you want to enter early? Do you want to enter in this zone? Do you want to enter here, or do you want to see the candle close before you do anything, and then you determine where the second candle is? All right, so a lot of considerations, and don't forget, for me, I am still following the higher time frame, and I'm still looking for opportunity to buy up. Okay, if these things comes down and it start to goes up, okay, this could be a good opportunity for me to buy up. That's when it comes down here, it reject this lower area and then break up here. Okay, hopefully it go positive from here. Yeah, so we don't know, we need to observe. All right, yeah, so this is part of the entry on your planning and these sort of things. All right, so just briefly talk about the last hours. You can see that from this time, 9 a.m. GMT plus 8 my time, the Asia session with a small volume, all right, are bearish, isn't it? So even at 1 o'clock, you see this very big bearish candle, okay, in the range. If you follow L books, I believe he called this the climax. Okay, you have the bearish, and then suddenly you have a sudden bearish candle. This is called the final climax. Strange, isn't it? And then traders sometimes could get caught in this climax because they're expecting a continuation, which we do see earlier on as I was doing the this video, but then you realize how bias then comes in. All right, so what happened here is seller are feeling threatened now if they have a stop loss here, or the stop loss here, or seller who enter here, or even seller who enter here. All right, now they are making a loss. Okay, so what you are expecting is, okay, in order for the seller to come up break even, what happened here is that if there is the next hour, if there is a bearish candle, right, the attempt will be the seller will jump in here again to sell, okay, and they will try to push the price very close to here so that the trade here, they can get out and break even. Okay, for those that sell here, they will take the profit. That means the first trade, okay, is a break even. The second trade is a profit. Okay, these are some of the possibility of the trader's mindset. Okay, so I basically repeat, sellers who are in here, okay, if they are still holding with a stop loss here, all right, once it reach about here, okay, they might send the price down again. They will sell again here. The first trade will be losing as it goes up. Okay, if they see that it doesn't close above here, the seller will jump in here again. All right, they will make profit on this second trade. Yep. Then they might close the trade here for this to be break even. So they enter two trades. One is break even, second is a profit. Okay, so they got away with it and still making money. All right, so they could be now looking at what's going to happen to this candle. Okay, at this very moment, the sellers are disappointed because this is a bullish candle for a week. But then this is only half an hour. We are on the 1 hour time chart. So the next 30 minutes could even push this down and become a fully bearish candle. All right. So this is for scalping. Okay. If that's why I say if you're scalping, I rather scalp towards the direction of the major higher time frame. Okay, which is bullish in this case. Yeah. So this is something that if you're scalping, you would have to look at all the candles very carefully. All right, you could also go down to the 30 minutes or to the 1 minute. All right, which I'm not going to go into that in details. Yep. So I think this is enough for today. Hope that you enjoy this session where I explain much more in details about how to get a breakout sell. Okay, breakout buy was pretty easy. Okay, can I put this here? Yeah, you definitely can. All right, but because the higher time frame, okay, like daily or weekly, is a bullish, so I want to buy cheap, isn't it? So in order to buy cheap, all right, I put my breakout buy here lower, so that if price come here, I will enter at the lowest price. Then if I were to use a block here, which then is going to be much higher. All right, so depending on whether I'm sitting in front of the chart, okay, if I'm not in front of the chart and if the price keep going up, so be it. All right, I will look at the 8 hours time frame and see whether 8 hours actually close above, and then I will deal with it then. Yeah. Okay, hope you understand. And before I keep rattling off, that will be it for today. Hope you understand what I'm talking about. If not, join my Discord group, which is in the description, and then you can ask me questions over there. Right, thank you for listening. Goodbye.